Some big changes are coming to downtown Indianapolis. This morning, our Dustin Grove sat down with someone from the Department of Metropolitan Development to talk about how some of the city's oldest landmarks are being used to shape a new era for our city. Check it out.
Changes are coming to downtown Indy, including one of the city's oldest landmarks. Mayor Joe Hogsett last week called it a monumental opportunity to define the next era in downtown. Joining us this morning to talk more about it is Scarlett Andrews, Director of the Department of Metropolitan Development. Scarlett, thanks so much for getting up early on a Sunday morning with us. We're talking about a couple of sites here. First, and perhaps the most well-known, is City Market. So tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, so the Department of Metropolitan Development did an assessment of the site back in the summer. And part of what we found was that we have an opportunity to activate that new site or that site on the east side of the market, the plaza, to be new construction, new density, new housing opportunities, and even finding things that are family centric or that would keep people in the area, shopping at the market, kind of all complementary in the area. So that's what we're looking for, is something that both supports and draws new people in.
And so you put out what's called a request for proposals. So you're looking for ideas, essentially?
Looking for development ideas. We assume that that developers or developer teams will respond with their concepts and their financial feasibility of those concepts.
And so the other site is the Marion County Jail 2 and the Arrestee Processing Center, which moved to the new Justice Center. With the pandemic, a lot of people worked from home. More workers than ever are choosing to stay home to work even after the pandemic. Are you concerned at all, as someone who works for the city in development, at the potential loss of downtown employees?
It is something that we're watching closely. I don't think office work is totally dead, though. I mean, what we're seeing right now is kind of clusters of district-based offices or kind of mixed-use communities. So you think about Broad Ripple, you think about the North Mass area, Bottle Works, 16 Tech. So kind of these clusters of communities of office spaces, but not so much your towers, your downtown core towers. And so thinking about how do we get people to live and work and play downtown, well, it's probably going to be more of the living and the playing in the near future.
Yeah, which leads us back to this city market idea and the future of city market. So what's next?
Yeah, so what's next with both of these requests for proposals? We're seeking proposals through till a point in March. There's a couple different dates that we're looking at in March to receive those proposals. March 11th, I believe, for the city market, and then 25th for the Jail 2 and Arrestee Processing Center. And so we will review those. We do have a couple pre-bid meetings and an opportunity to walk through the Jail 2 and Arrestee Processing Center. So we will be doing our due diligence and then looking forward to seeing what ideas come out of this process.
All right, and so will we. Scarlett, thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.